necessary. And then with this, it's like it completes the look. What's up, you guys? So we're back with a love advice video. We haven't done one in a while, but we're about to do like 4 videos today, just to give it to you guys. So this topic is very like meaningful and something that me and Nate are always talking about. We kind of always go by. The topic is money. So don't let money ruin the relationship and stuff like that. So I'm gonna have Nate start it off, and then I'm gonna, you know, piggyback on what you say. I always do that.
Yeah, so basically what we're going to talk about today is like, I know like this interferes in a lot of relationships, not only like girlfriend and boyfriend or wife and husband, but like even like when it comes down to mother and son and family and friends and every relationship you could think about is money, because money can really like it can really hurt a lot of people's relationships, because some people let money run their relationship, and then you got some people that just thrive and just want money all day and don't care about their loved ones and stuff like that. So let me just get into our little experience that we went through with money. So I remember last December we went to Miami. So before going to Miami, we knew that we was gonna come back broke, like it was gonna be a done deal for us. So we went all the way to Miami. We had fun in Miami. We went out there for a week, and then when we got back from Miami, we had like 2 weeks left of winter break, and we were so broke. It wasn't even funny. Like we were so broke to the fact that like we just sat in the room all day and we couldn't do nothing, couldn't go nowhere. We were just so broke, and we got into this huge argument. And I know we got into the argument because of money, because it was just frustration, and it was just
it's just we were being around each other and not doing anything productive.
Not anything.
So
like we wanted certain things,
and stress and
aggravation. We was just upset. But it was more the fact that, you know, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, we was on Instagram or we was on Facebook, and we saw friends doing things like ice skating or going to dinners and stuff like that, and we wanted to do these things, but we didn't have the money. So like I said, we got this huge argument, one of the biggest arguments we ever got into over the money situation. And then the summertime, we had another argument during the summertime. This past summer, we was super broke again, and we got into one of the biggest arguments that we ever got into because of money. You know, and then one thing we both realized is like because we just sat back and like during the summer we saw kids going to, our friends going to Donny Park, and people doing so much things.
A lot of things that
and we couldn't do it because we didn't have the money.
Yeah, it's like we wanted to do it, but we couldn't do it because it involved money. And it's like the money that we did have, we had to use it for something more important, like investing in our YouTube, or you know, seeing each other, or taking a trip to one of my auditions, or like when we did have money, we were like, oh we got money, let's go out and do this, and then we're like, hold on, but we gotta do A, B, C, and D. Like we couldn't enjoy the money that we got because we had to put it towards something that was kind of more important. But you know, even us still, because we're still at like a pretty young age, it's like we still want to hang out, we still want to have fun, we still want to go out and like go to the beach and probably go to a party once in a while. Like, you know, like we still want to do things that are still fun and not be kind of like so adult like all the time. So it was kind of hard. Like
we wanted to have some fun. But what we did is after going through that big those 2 big arguments during the winter and then during the summertime, we found a way. Like we knew, like we sat down, especially in summertime, like, yo, we're not going through this no more. We're not going to go through this arguments. We're going to make sure that we're going to have money. But like, not like stress about having the money, but we're going to make sure we're not going to argue because of money no more. We're going to make sure we work together with everything, even when we're broke, even when we do have money, so we don't have to go through this no more. You know what I'm saying? So ever since we haven't been stressing about money and competing over money, we've been having money. So compared to last winter, compared to now, we have a lot more fun, we have a lot more money, we're able to do a lot more things. So basically what I'm trying to say is, like, sometimes you're going to go through points in your life where you're going to be really broke, you're not going to have money in your relationship, you're not going to be able to do nothing, but you're gonna need to stay strong with each other. Don't let it break you, you know. Just for like an example, like
we could have easily just like after we had the first argument, it could have been like, that's it, that's the end of everything. Like, I'm gonna go my way, because you could also think about it so negative. Like, before we met each other, I had money to support everything that I wanted to do. He had money to support everything he wanted to do. And then the moment we got together, it's like, okay, the money that we had, it had to be spent on each other, to go see each other, or, you know, to buy food, or, you know, something like that. So it's like, I could have easily sat there and been like, okay, I'm gonna break up with him because I want to support myself, and I don't want to spend money on him, and I want to just do me. Or, you know, you could have thought about it, people could have thought about it in so many different ways, and like unhealthy ways, and very like greedy ways and stuff. But then you sit there and you really have to think about it, like, okay, wait, no, this is something that I want, this is something that I want to work towards. The money's gonna come eventually. Right now we don't got it, it's alright, it's a little stepping stone that we're working towards a bigger goal, because we want YouTube to be a full-time job for us. We want acting to be a full-time job. We want personal training to be a full-time job. So right now we have to go through the hard times before we can even get there, because if we was to get there overnight, it won't be like,
it won't be fun.
It's
the journey that you gotta enjoy, you know. And like I was saying, like, what we did is, right, like, we got into this huge argument in the winter and then the summertime. So I remember school starting, and then I remember one weekend, I would make money cutting hair, and then she was working at the time when she'll have a check come in from acting or something. And I remember we was like, all right, I'm not coming home, and you're not coming down here this weekend. We're gonna save money. And yo, the whole weekend was like the most boring weekend, because I was saving money, but I was bored. So then I realized, what's more important, having money or having my happiness? And I was like, yo, look, I'm going with my happiness. So I knew when I did come up here and I did spend the money from a round trip coming back up here from Delaware, I already knew, like, yo, it don't matter if I'm broke or not, because, yo, I was super bored when I had the money in Delaware, when we were saving, compared to coming up here being broke. So I chose what was more important to me. And then there's a lot of people out there that think money's more important. I know a lot of people that got money that's mad lonely, that's very cheap and don't want to do things, but they're not happy, you know what I'm saying? So I know a lot of people that don't talk because of money. You're going to see a lot of people act different, or they're going to change up on you because of money. You either going to, if you have money, you're going to probably have a lot more fake friends. If then if you were broke, that's, you know what I'm saying? It's very true. So we don't want you guys believing in the hype. You're going to be in a relationship. If you got a man right now, don't be like these girls, or don't, you know, no offense, but don't be like these girls that's looking for a dude with money. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he got money, if that's the last thing that comes with him, with his personality, he makes you happy and all that, then that's cool. But if you just like, oh, he got money, and then you're not going to be happy.
Yeah, you're just with him because he got money, you just not going to be happy at the end of the day. Like, it just won't work out. Like, he could buy you everything in the world, but if you're not truly happy, then all that doesn't even matter. Like, that's materialistic things that are going to come and go. So, yeah, that's one thing I always, like, vouched. I was like, okay, I'm going to be a woman who's going to make her own money, who's not going to need a guy to support her. You get what I'm saying? So now, when I found Nate that was on the same path, like, yo, I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm not gonna be like this I'm not gonna put up an act like I got all this money, I got all this shit. Like, I'm gonna be me. I was like, perfect.
On the first date, I told her straight up.
Yeah,
like,
but it's
I
like,
come from
we're so compatible.
Yeah, I come from a very poor family, and I know, like, I can't make a phone call to my mom and dad like, yo, can you send me money? That is never gonna go down. If anything, I'm the one that's sending them money. And I already knew, like, for me to be who I want to be is gonna take time, because I can easily just go work in, like, Planet Fitness and one of these gyms.
So many things that people could do to get some little bit of change in their pocket that they're not happy with, but it keeps them going. It keeps them doing something. But that's
I see the values of life. Like, I have, like, a part of my family that does have money that is not more happier. So if you put me in the house with my brothers and my dad, we're a lot more happier than another side of my family that has money, because they don't talk, they don't, you know. I know a family, not part of my family, but I know a family that was rich. I guess so. I went, this is something real. I went recently, I'm not gonna say where, I went to a house that was rich. I even faced some security. So rich, but they were so broken. Like, the family was broken in the house. I mean, I saw things that I never saw before. I saw boats in the backyard. I saw it was a very rich family, but the mom was nowhere to be found. She was somewhere. The dad had a second family on the low, and the life was so like broken. The family was so broken. So I started to see, like, especially during the time like of high school and then college, I started to see like how money was very like how people go off money. Some people change off money. Some people do better with the money, and I'm not one of those people that just want to work paycheck to paycheck. And I'm also not one of those people that think about money every time I wake up. I know that I'm gonna do something that makes me happy in life, and it's gonna bring me money, and it's gonna bring me a way to survive. But I'm not looking for the money. I'm looking for happiness.
Yeah,
so.
but like, what's the use of having all the money in the world and not having anybody to share with? Like, you could be a billionaire and be lonely as fudge. So what's the use of having all the money in the world and not having anybody to share with? Like, well, for me, I'm not, this is not saying like you should be like that, but for me personally, I'd rather have Nate with me. I'd rather have my family with me than have all this money and be by myself. What I'm gonna do with all that money? Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna buy that, I'm gonna buy that, and then at the end of the day, it's like, okay, I don't have nobody to talk to, I don't have nobody to hang out with. Like, it's not worth it. Like, when you really sit there and think about it, it's just not gonna be worth it. And then you're gonna be wishing, because us as human beings, if it was like that, then there would just be one person in this world who will have everything. But we're put on this earth to socialize, to love, to be with somebody, and that's what I think is more important out of life instead of money. So.
Yeah. I mean, money will come, you know what I'm saying? But the message that we're trying to send here is like, there was 1,000 times like I saw something funny with my own mother, my own family, like when it came up to money, and I just didn't want nothing to do with it. Anytime there's a problem with money, or I don't like asking nobody for money. Money is very funny. It can make people funny. It can make people change. It can make people look at you different or act different towards you. So I don't want nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? When I have relationships with people, with my brothers, with my mom, with my girl, it's all about love. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we don't go off like money. You know what I'm saying? So I don't wake up in the morning and I don't have how scary going through my wallet, or how scary pressure me like, yo, how much you got in your bank account, or how scary telling me that she wants a bag that we know we can't afford, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't got these problems. So basically we went through a situation during the last winter and last summer where we didn't have a dime, where we could have easily split because we were arguing off the base of not having nothing. Then we realized, like, yo, look, we got to be a team. We got to get through this, and this is some adversity that we're going to have to face. And I said it to her. I said, I promise you next December, we're not going to go through it. And out of nowhere, we have our own business together. So, and then we just have, I'm telling you right now, guys, I'm not trying to, like, sound crazy. Yo, I've been having money come through from nowhere lately, right? Let's just be honest. I'm keeping it real. Like, this is God. This is just believing. You gotta stay. You gotta have faith. Yo, I sat here the other day, and I usually get a refund check from my school when I'm in school, but I'm not in school no more. But out of nowhere, I just got a couple $100 as refund in my bank account out of nowhere.
We're not questioning it.
I'm not questioning it. I'm not doing nothing. But it's just because I'm not stressing about it. I know it's gonna come, and I like I said, I made a promise I was scary last summer and last winter. Like, yo, look, next winter and next summer we're not gonna go through these things. So last summer I went through depression. I didn't want to take pictures with her. I didn't want to go to the beach, and I promised her, like, just give me some time. Next summer I won't be like this. Last winter we were super broke, and I said next winter we're not gonna be broke like that. So these things, everything I promised, have been coming true. But you just have to have patience. You have to have a plan, especially when in a relationship. Don't let this money thing break you. Don't let your money break you and your friends. If you start seeing friends act funny around money, just let them go. I'm just telling you that right now.
Shows people's true colors at the end of the day.
Just let them go. And we just wanted to bring this video to you, letting you know about the money. We know a lot of relationships, especially new relationships, are probably going through this money thing. Especially if you're in a long distance relationship, you're gonna have to either sacrifice the money to travel and see each other, or you can easily not see each other, like what we went through for that one weekend. It only lasted one weekend. I couldn't do it. You can sacrifice the time spending with the loved one and just try to save up, but I'm saving up for what? Like, I want to see her at the end of the day. So
in this day and age, it's like everybody because of all the social media hype, obviously it has a huge...
we're gonna definitely make a video on social media hype too.
But
so,
like all the social media hype, it has so much to do with it because you think to yourself, oh, I need to have money if I want to fit in, or this relationship needs to have money in order for us to be together. Like, we have to stunt on Instagram. He has to have the newest Louis shoes, and I have to have the newest Louis bag or Chanel or whatever these things are. Like, all these dumb trends that are coming out of nowhere. Like, you know, like, just stupid trends, because it's so dumb when you really sit there and look at the video over and over. You're like, what the F am I looking at? But yeah, like, a lot of people think that they need that thing, that green paper that defines who their relationship is, that defines who they are as a person, that people see them as. Like, no, you could be the richest person in the world because you have just such a rich heart. Like, it's just that simple. Like, you don't have to have, your account doesn't have to be in the triple zeros or 100,000 zeros or whatever zeros to be considered as a loving, caring, trustworthy person. Like, that all comes with personality. Like, you've ever met somebody who has so much money and they're just so stuck up, and you're like, ew, I don't want to hang out with them, I don't want to be their friend. What, because they got money? You don't want to be that person. So don't focus on that. Like, because if you sit there and you're like, oh, I don't want to hang out with that person because whatever, they're so stuck up or they're snotty because they have all this money. But then again, you turn around and you're like, yo, I need money to do this, I need money to act like this on Instagram. You're technically following that same path or following that same road. And we have the most fun when we kind of stay home and do nothing with no money involved.
Yeah, because it's you made a lot of good points. It's because basically, like you said, it's like the hype, man. The hype on Instagram these days is just, if you guys saw, I ain't put no photos, we ain't put no photos on Valentine's Day. I can't stand the hype that happened on Valentine's Day. I'm seeing people that I know that don't love each other, talking about how they love each other. I'm seeing so many fake things, and I'm like, I don't want nothing to do with today on Instagram. Like Instagram's turning into things like, I see weird people that I grew up with that I know that's not about a certain life, that's portraying to be something that they're not, and this is so crazy. But guys, I don't want the wrong message getting sent in this video saying that money is like evil and stuff like that, because I used to portray that money was evil, but it's really not. I got a different way looking at money, and I was like listening to this audio book, and it's basically saying like, money is made out of paper, and paper is what God put on this earth, or whatever the case may be. And it's like water, right? So if you know somebody that drowned from water, water's not evil, but what water did to that person was kind of evil. So money can make certain people, the way the people react to the money, evil. But it's not the money itself, you know what I'm saying? So what we get the money, we're not like, aha, we're evil now because we got money. We do, nah, you know, we're different when we get the money than somebody that you probably know that's like, yo, I'm about to spend this on bag or spend this on this. Because if you think about it, people die every day because of money, because somebody owed them money, or somebody just relationship with money. People stress every day because of people stress every day because of money. People in debt, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I spit.
No, I'm not, because at the end of this video, I'm gonna put our Snapchat thing. Remember? Which one? Marcus.
Yeah.
I'm putting it at the end of this video.
So that's what the video is about. Stay true to yourself. You're gonna go through hard times in your relationship. You're gonna go hard times with your family. I've been through hard times with money my whole life. Like, I thought by this age I was gonna be good with money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought everything was gonna be alright, but I'm still going through the struggle. But I gotta keep pushing. Everything gonna be alright one day for me. So just push through. Don't let money ruin your relationship. Make a way. We have a dream of how we're gonna get the money.
Support one another.
Yeah, and we didn't let it break us, so don't let it break you in your relationship.
Peace out, yo.
Peace. And yo, don't be like, who we gonna name these characters at the end of this video? What do we name these people?
I don't know. We got whoever has a name, just comment below, because we don't know.
Yeah, well, don't be like this one couple at the end of this relationship.
At the end of this video.
I mean, at the video, at the end of this video. Don't be like this one couple. Peace.
So the other day, right, I told Robert he owed me that money, and he came up to me and told me like,
I don't know, you better get your money, that's the only thing I'm saying. I mean, I tried calling him myself, he ain't picking up. I don't know what's going on.
Well, he be picking up my phone, and he be acting like he don't know what I'm talking about. Wait, is it on? But he been picking up my phone and he been asking I don't know.
Well, I know his cousin. We could call his cousin. I don't know. I know his cousin, and I think, yeah, I follow him on Instagram. Nah, yeah, I do follow him on Instagram.
You talking about his cousin Marcus? Man, that nigga don't pick up none of my calls no more.
Told you about letting niggas hold money, right? Didn't I tell you about letting niggas hold money? How much he owe you?
He owe me $1.75. I've been waiting for that for about a month now, man. Like, yo, I'm pussy. What?
You complaining about $1.75?